I'm working on my insecurities, clearly. I was born cross-eyed. Is anybody else here a recovering ugly person? I can see both sides of the room right now. There could be some hands up.
Oh, man.
It's not a great pickup line like, hey, do you want our kids to get picked on for the rest of your lineage? Because I'll fuck up your whole Punnett square with recessive alleles. It's the only time I get to use my biology degree. Everybody in our family portrait will look slightly to the wrong side. My dad wanted to put me in sports when I was a kid so that I could be normal, even though my eyes were fucked up. And I was the worst kid in every sport. And I loved baseball, but I struck out every single time on 3 straight pitches. 3 straight pitches every single time. You know how when baseball players hit a home run, when they touch home plate, they point to the sky? I pointed to the sky when I struck out because I was the best at that. Taught me empathy, though. Now I go and I cheer for the kids who suck in baseball games. A kid strikes out on 3 straight pitches. I'm like, I see this kid going places. This kid is going to be a great listener. I'm thinking about my relationship with my dad. When I was 10 years old, my mom got my sister and I and all our stuff, and she said, we're going to your grandma's. Don't tell your dad. That trip to grandma's lasted 8 years. Worst trip ever. You know that smell you get when you walk into an old person's house? I don't smell that anymore. You don't know how badly I want to be able to smell that smell. I would bake cookies and cakes with my grandmother while other kids were playing outside. And on the frosting, I would write, "Where's my dad?" I think my parents must have loved each other, though, because neither of them were very hot. That means they must have loved each other, right? You can't bang someone and make kids if they're not hot and you don't love them. I think that's how it works. I admire one thing about my father, and that said he was 5'5". He banged up so that I could have a brighter future. I've never banged up. It's my family's greatest accomplishment. I bang across or lower. I'm on the verge of appealing to women. Hey now. I'm figuring it out, ladies. Watch out. I was talking to this woman. I talked to so many women. And it's not the part you're... I'm working on it. I was at the local bar over there. You know the one. And I was talking to this woman, as I am wont to do, and it was going well. So I was like, hey, do you want to come back to my place? And she said, no, thank you. That's what I used to do during my hoe phase. A hoe phase, if you don't know, is when a woman has a lot of sex before she meets me. I was like, all right, you're a retired hoe. But have you filed the paperwork yet? Because my idol, a man named Michael Jordan, came out of retirement twice. And he won 3 more championships. Your best days are ahead of you. She went home with a woman. That's my time. Thank you very much.